I'm a genius. I build robots for fun.
Couldn't figure out how to turn this thing around. Let me hit stop, yes. Can't add new camera as input. Oh well, we'll just run with this. All right, so hey, I got y'all here. I want to show just a little bit of progress of what I made with my Markerless Mocap Studio. I'm going through the setup right now, getting everything going. So I haven't fired up everything. I just got it really started going last night. So what I'm doing right now is setting up my cameras. So I got one Kinect. This is Kinects version 2. I have another one. This is the second one. And then over here I have the original Xbox Kinect. It works just as well as the new version. It just has a smaller resolution, which is good enough for many objects, many things. So this one right here will be the primary, and then those two over there would be the secondaries. So it is all set up in a triangle pattern, 1, 2, 3, with the capture volume somewhere over here in the middle. You know, once I after a few testing and preliminary tests inside the house, my goal is to get a bigger capture volume. Maybe try to get like a dance studio or something where I can have more space, because these cameras can capture a large volume, and when they're overlapped, they do really well. Also, another thing to make note of is that these things work over a wireless network with network computers. So I have two running off this computer here, this main one here. I have the Xbox Kinect and this in the Xbox version 2. So this is Kinect version 1, Kinect version 2, and they require a lot of USB bus capability bandwidth. So I can't put two V2s, Kinect V2s on my laptop. I need additional USB bus controllers. So when I build a new computer, I'll be sure to build it with several USB bus controllers, so I can have several Kinect just V2 on one computer. But for the time being, I'm just putting one Kinect version 2 connected to this Microsoft Surface, and it'll connect with the rest of them via my wireless network. So if I don't have enough USB buses in a computer, I'll just string together several computers. And here's a Mac over here if I need to expand and use more computers. And there's a couple more Surface. There's another Surface over here that I can use if I need to. So there are plenty of computers in here. So what I'm using as software to run this is something called Brekel, right there. And this is the main GUI interface. And then this one is called Brekel Body version 3 headless. And this allows me to create networks amongst computers. So I'm going to start the headless version first. So go over here and power up this Surface and log in real quick. I'm just going to fire it up here. So there's my Kinect. And I'm just going to go in here and select Brekel headless. Just going in, starting up, detecting sensors, and then you just see the buffer. Not connected to any server. So I get this going, you can see the light illuminate here. So this computer and this Kinect version 2 is ready to go. So I'll come over here on my main, and then I'm going to start the regular version of Brekel right here. Start it up, and what it does, it pings the network. It sends out a signal across my my internal LAN, and it looks for other units transmitting data. All right, so it's going through. It's looking for packets of information. You can see it's found 2 sensors internal, and then 1 via network. So once I get all that, I have it set to auto connect, and then I'm gonna go to my sensor tab right here. I can see all 3 of my connects. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and you should be able to see that on the screen. So let me do that again because it is not showing. So let's move OBS out of put it over here. OBS over there, and Brekel over here. All right, so you can see that in the bottom screen, or the top. There's a top right screen. Okay, as I walk around with this wireless camera, so I'm using I've tied my camera, my cell phone to OBS, and I use it as a wireless camera microphone. It's a program called Droid Cam OBS. It's like $7. You can use it for free with a watermark. Pay $7 for the full app. It's a great application if you use OBS and want to create, use different camera angles. Because you can turn off, as opposed to buying a very expensive camera setup, you can use cheap old cell phones and add as many as these you need to create a wireless camera setup. So I'm just using the cell phone. I'll use this cell phone. I'll use other cell phones to, create my wireless camera setup. DIY, little or no cost is my philosophy. Okay, back to Brekel. Back to body tracking. So now that I get everything up, first thing I need to do is align it because I move my cameras around. I'm going to align it. So I'm going to hit. I have some alignment already in here, but I'm going to erase all that from yesterday, from last night. So align sensors. Go up here and hit align sensors. All right, I'm going to reset all sensor transforms. So you can see they'll tell you down here if it's aligned. See it right there, it says aligned. And it says no. And you can set my primary camera. So I want to set my V2 camera. This is version 2 as my primary. So this is going to be my front. I'm going to face this way. And it's going to get one back side and then the other back side. One of the issues that I have capturing Mocap with one camera is when things go behind the primary camera. It can't see that. It's an IR shadow. So it kind of loses tracking. So the reason why I wanted to try a multicam setup is that I can have cameras behind me. Another issue that I'm also having is that the data for my feet coming in for motion tracking isn't all that good. So I want to specifically have one camera dedicated towards the feet. So I still got to figure out how I want that. So I may get more Xbox version 1s because they're like $30 a pop. I can buy 3 of those for $100, and that'll give me 3 plus another 3 is a 6 camera setup for relatively like $100 and $150. It's not really that expensive. All right, so I'm going to calibrate cameras, and I'm gonna see if I can put this down somehow, and you can see me do these things. Okay. So what I'm doing, you can look at the upper right screen. I'm going to select my camera, and I'm just going to go here and hit Start Sensor Alignment. It's really tiny. But I hit Start Sensor Alignment, and I have a timer up here to get ready to start. I have it set for a 15-second delay, and then a 15-second alignment phase. So I go get in front of my camera, and then I gotta make make my left side unique from my right side. So I stand in this pose like this. So it's starting to track, it's starting to look at me, and I just move around and let the camera find me. And you can see on the screen how it's tracking me from that one camera. I just do some movements for about 15 seconds, Okay, and I got an audio cue that it's done. Okay, so that one's aligned. You can see there's a notion of that I'm being tracked on one camera. You can see a box figure representing various points, body parts. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next camera, which is the V. I'm going to go to the V1 camera, which is this one sitting on my desk here. I'm select down here, and then I'm going to hit start alignment for this camera. So it says, make sure I have it selected. Yep, it's in the window, it says select the camera. So you know what, I'm going to go actually do the other Kinect. I'm going to do the other V2 behind me over there. Alright, so I got that. It's going really, really slow on my computer right now. It's probably because I have OBS running at the same time. And this is a beta version too. So it's just some bugs in it. It's a pre-release. Yeah, it's going real slow. Seven seconds. Alright. So now I'm doing some alignment of the second camera in my trio of motion capture cameras. I have it set up in a triangle to create a motion capture zone that has some overlap. That's what the documentation recommends. Okay. So that camera is, did it align? Yes. And now I'm going to go back to V1 and just try to align it again. Okay. It says it has an alignment in here, but I'm going to redo it anyway. Alright, so I'll come back into the capture volume. Camera's right in front of me here. It's giving this countdown. 8 seconds, 7, 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 5. Here's my position that I've been using. Alright, so it's capturing. Oh, I got a crash. I got some type of error on the screen. I'm not sure what it says. I'll go take a look at it in a moment. Alright, just walk around and alignment complete. Yeah, it crashed. Alright, so I crashed, my computer crashed, but you can still see that I have an alignment now. And one of the issues, this is my main camera, and what I wanted to be able to do is track things behind my body. You can see my hand is being tracked behind my body, right? If it was just one camera, it would have no idea what this one hand is doing. But it has a notion of it. It knows where this camera is at. And that was the thing that I was trying to overcome with this particular setup, and I was able to do that. I need to improve my process over here. I need a better computer. I need a better computer because it says once run on a GTX 1070. I'm already running on a 970 mobile version. So when I update my computer, I'll probably get a 3070, 3080, or 3090 graphics card, and then with enough horsepower to run this stuff. But this is my test setup for motion capture. So I will be looking for, this is on my role, my goal is, my vision, my dream is to recreate marching band experience, HBC marching band dance and football experience in virtual reality. So as I refine this motion capture technique, the next thing I will be doing is reaching out and looking for, marching band students. Hey, I'm going to be reaching out to my local schools in the Atlanta area. Stevenson High School, I'm going to come at you. Southwest DeKalb, I'm going to come at you. Atlanta Drum Academy, I'm going to come at you. Jonesboro, I'm going to come at you and see if I can get some students and some dancers in here and I can capture some original movements from these type of experiences. So that's where I'm at. If y'all want to support this effort, leave me some comments down below. I will eventually add some funding type options, like maybe crowdfunding or Patreon or Cash App, who knows. I'll figure that out later. But this is one of the things I'm working on. And yeah, more to come soon. Hope you all like the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. Drop me some comments, let me know what you think. Give me some suggestions. What's your favorite HBCU? What's your favorite high school in the Atlanta area? Just let me know. I'll let y'all later. Thank you.